1 sheet of puff pastry.
All right, I'm just gonna pop this into my oven at 425 degrees for 12 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, we just had these cooking up for about 12 minutes in my oven there. I'm gonna use my pizza cutter. I'm just gonna come in. Now this is sliding a little bit, so be careful. You gotta hold it steady, rock steady, and we're just gonna cut these into individual pieces. Look at that, so easy. I gotta hold the front now. Perfect. Alrighty, we're just gonna move that to the side and bring in our Philadelphia no-bake cheesecake. You know what else I'm gonna bring in? Some apple pie filling. And let me just show you. We're just gonna cut. I want these apples to be smaller pieces. That's gonna really make this super easy to work with. I am just loving this. Perfect. Alrighty, now I'm just gonna take the lid off my no-bake cheesecake here. I'm gonna start putting, look at these, they cut up perfectly. They're so tiny. I love it. I love when things are miniature size, just like my dog, Winston. All right, I'm gonna start with this amount and I'm gonna start mixing this together. We wanna have apple cinnamon no-bake cheesecake. It is fall, y'all. It's August 1st, and that means we are already celebrating fall around my house. The kids are going back to school on August 11th, so that's coming up really quickly. Tell me wherever you are in the country, what date the kids go back to school. All right, perfect. I'm getting this loaded with apples because you know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and that's really important when the kids are going back to school. You want them to stay away from the doctor and stay in school. Alrighty, now that we've got this all mixed, I'm just gonna move this to the side.
And I'm just gonna bring back in my puff pastry cups.
Look at, they pulled down enough. Look at our little individual cups. Aren't those so cute? All right, now I'm coming in with my no-bake cheesecake, apple cinnamon filling. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this into each one. Speaking of back to school, y'all, this would be the perfect thing to bring to a bake sale because who doesn't love apples, apple pie, and who doesn't love cheesecake? And especially, this looks pretty fancy. Like, this doesn't look like something you just made at home. This looks like something you bought at the store. People will be asking you where you got it from. And, well, that'll just be our little secret. You know what I mean? You could also put ice cream into these bowls if you liked, or, you know, any other kind of pie filling mixed with your no-bake cheesecake. You can make your own no-bake cheesecake with just a little bit of cream cheese. Alrighty, I'm just gonna come in with some of my caramel Hershey's syrup, and I am just gonna, yes, we're just gonna drizzle this across, and I am just gonna get this a good cover. Y'all, this looks fantastic. Now, I think walnuts go great with apples, and I had these walnut pieces in my pantry. I like to use them before they get bad, so I love to incorporate them into as many recipes as I can. And walnuts are brain healthy, so look, if you're making this as a back to school treat, a back to school snack, look at that, we're doing the Lord's work. Alrighty, moment of truth, y'all. Our no-bake apple cheesecake back to school bites. Oh my God, this is amazing. Y'all, you've gotta try it.